First of our emergency videos, how to get yourself out of trouble when you're on the side of the road, even if we're in a workshop. First of all, put it on the small chain ring. That lessens the tension on the derailleur here, and put it into the smallest cog on the back. Then we know how to locate the chain when we put the wheel back in. Undo your quick release. Undo your quick release. Pull the derailleur back and drop the wheel out. Just note this piece of chain just out the way. That's your wheel out. Okay, wheels out. Starting opposite the valve, just use your tyre levers. Hook a coupling underneath the bead of the rim. Push it down, and then slide your tyre lever around. Get one side of the tyre out. Away from the valve again. Put your hands in. Grab your tube out. Leave the valve coming through. At this point, just use your pump. Pump the air back in the tube before it goes down again. Locate the puncture. Find the hole or piece of glass and remove it from the tyre. Get your new tube. Before we put it in, a couple of pumps of air makes it a lot easier to place it into the tyre again. Starting from the valve, just drop your tube in. And then just roll the tyre so the bead is sitting on the outside of the rim. Starting from the valve again, pop the bead inside the rim, working in that direction. When you get about halfway round, just push the valve up, because we can see there it's sitting on top of the bead. Carry on pushing away, and then just roll the last bit on. It'll get tight, so let the last bit of air back out the tube. The tube's now. Okay, now to inflate your tyre using a CO2 canister. Screw the chuck onto the canister. Make sure the flow regulator's shut. And tighten it on until you hear a hiss. That means the canister's been punctured. Push it onto the valve. Make sure your valve is open. Push it onto the valve and then open it up. And there your tyre's inflated. Okay, this is the bit some people struggle with. Push your derailleur down and locate the top piece of chain on the smallest cog, and just roll it back in between the brake blocks and up into the dropouts. Then do up your quick release, do up your brake quick release as well, and then just turn the gears, put it into an easier gear to start riding again. Easy. Finally, when you've pumped your tyres with the CO2 canister, when you go home, you're best to let the air out and re-pump it up with a normal pump. The next day, if you leave this air in, you will find the tyres pressure about half to what you put in the day before. And that's it. Thanks for watching. We'll do one on gears next.